me being at ease has to involve my cup of coffee, of course. Smells so good, even tastes better. So, um, just as the title says, I'm going to talk about how sometimes we are not able to make peace with the idea of, being at ease, because we have been programmed by society that, if you want to do anything, if you want to succeed in anything, we have to do it pretty much the man's way, the masculine's way. And we are also part of this culture that glamorizes busy, and we easily get dragged into this hustle culture, and we base our value, our performance with the actions that we take. And I guess this is even how like the education system was built. So there are so many things that play a role in creating this belief within us that says, as long as I'm doing, as long as I'm taking any kind of action, then I am being productive, right? And yeah, like I said, it is like the masculine way of doing things, and it serves us, right? It serves us to use our own masculine superpowers. Hi, thanks for everyone joining. We have to honor both energies within us, our feminine and our masculine energies. So, but sometimes we get so stuck in the doing mode that we kind of resist taking time off, being at ease. If you have watched my previous video where I was talking about spring cleaning your nervous system, spring cleaning your feminine energy, I was talking about taking some time to do that cleaning, emotionally, energetically, and that was my plan for myself. And so I took a whole day off to do that kind of work. And what I noticed that made a lot of difference during that time is that sorry, I got disconnected. So what I noticed is that I'm in total acceptance of, taking that time for myself to tend to my own feminine energy. Sometimes we tend to feel like we're forcing ourselves to take some time off, to just be in the moment, to just be mindful, to tend to our feminine energy, to do some kind of self-care practices. But there's this inner feeling or this inner thought that keeps on playing inside our heads. You're not doing anything, you're not creating anything, you're not enough. And so this is going to elicit negative emotions within us, and it is not going to play its role in recharging our own energy. It will just sabotage the whole process, because taking time off from hustle mode, from doing is for us to shift back into our feminine energy, to tend to our feminine energy, to nourish our feminine energy. But if we are judging ourselves or criticizing ourselves for this time, because of that programming, we don't feel enough, we only base our productivity upon the actions that we take, then we're not really making use of this time, and we're sabotaging the whole process. We're introducing negative thoughts and negative feelings, and so we're going to stop the process of recharging, re-energizing our energy, but also our creativity, because the brain needs some time off to allow it to allow its superpowers to kick in again, right? And our creativity is one of the manifestations of our own feminine energy. But if I'm just trying to take time to nourish and replenish my feminine energy, and instead I'm just feeding myself negative emotions, then the parts of my brain that are responsible for that higher level of thinking and channeling this creativity, there is going to be um, disengaged. Like parts of the brain will not be functioning anymore, and so I'm not making use of that. And so it's very important that we make peace with the whole process of being at ease, um, of being. We have to always bring ourselves back to that point of balance where both our feminine and masculine energies um, are tend to. I honor my masculine superpowers. I honor my masculine energy by using these superpowers, using my own masculine superpowers, which is what I do um, within one part of my work. But then I have to make sure that my feminine energy, I'm tending to my feminine energy as well. And also, this is going to allow me to, when I say to bring this balance, bring about this balance within me, when I'm resisting this time, the time where I'm tending to my feminine energy, this means that my masculine energy does not trust my inner feminine. And so it is resisting the state of being, because it is safer for me to be in a state of doing, because at that time my limiting beliefs won't kick in. And so allowing ourselves to be at ease, this is one way we heal and balance both our feminine and masculine energies. It is one way that balance shows in the form of my inner masculine is trusting of my inner feminine, and it is giving space to my inner feminine, supporting my inner feminine by taking the actions that tend to my inner feminine, that tend to my own feminine energy, that allow me to nourish and re-energize my own feminine energy. This is also important because this is going to allow us to activate both reward centers inside the brain. And what I mean by that is there are two hormones that are secreted in the bloodstream as a reward reaction by the brain, and they are they are released in two events: when we are focused on a goal that is outside of us, an external goal that we're focused on, we're taking action towards that goal. And number two, when we are engaged in the moment, we're just mindful of what we have right now, when we are just grateful for what we have. And so if I'm allowing myself to honor the results or the actions taken by my inner masculine that has allowed me to create this outside success, this external success, I have achieved these goals on the outside, then one reward system kicks in the brain. But then also another reward system kicks in, and that is when I am just at ease, I'm engaged in the moment, I'm mindful, hi, thanks everyone who's joining me. I'm really grateful for what I have right now. I'm basking in the moment. This for the brain also allows the brain reward system to another reward system to kick in. And so this allows us to bring more of that balance into our lives, because just being a super performer and just looking at my goals or my desires as something external that I'm having to go after and achieve, reducing my whole happiness to that idea, it is going to create an imbalance for me, because I'm going to always be in doing mode, hustling mode. I'm going to limit my value to whatever tangible action I am creating. But when I allow myself to, just take a few slow, deep breaths, ground myself within my body, and just be grateful for my health, just be grateful for the people in my life, the people I love. Be grateful for, just a day of sunshine. It doesn't have to be something, super, super big. But allowing myself to experience these feelings of gratefulness physiologically inside my body, I'm moving my body out of stress mode and into a more balanced and healed state of physiology, which is going to allow me to put all of my internal systems in a state of optimal functioning, and that is what coherence does to the body. And it's not only about taking a few deep breaths. It's also about engaging the positive feelings, because this is what is going to regenerate my energy. These feelings, all the positive feelings that we experience, are really regenerative feelings. That's what they do. They regenerate our own internal energy reserve, and they even like trigger inside the body processes of regeneration as well. Because if you're not in a state of stress, if you allow your body to come out of the state of stress, its natural state of being is one of balance and healing. And so all of these healing, regenerative processes inside the body will kick in once we really just get out of its way. And so this is why it is important that we do not resist the idea of allowing ourselves to just be at ease, to take our time during the day to just take a few deep breaths and be present within the moment, and maybe also be grateful for something that we have, and not limit our own productivity or our own value to whatever tangible action that we're creating. We have to keep on moving, creating balance between doing and being. So, and this is what bringing both our energies into a state of balance is really about. It is when we honor both energies, when we honor both superpowers of both energies, and we tend to both energies. And this is a very big part of my coaching program. Everything about my coaching program is really about this balance between the masculine and the feminine energies. Even in terms of what techniques I introduce, there are the ones that I call, the masculine kind of techniques, which are the science-based tools and techniques that help you to heal your nervous system. They help you to build your own emotional resilience. But also on the other side, there's the feminine energy techniques that allow you to tap into your inner source of feminine power. It connects you to your feminine essence, but also it empowers your feminine essence to show up on the outside, to express in really everything that you do. Because it's not enough that you bring those energies into balance. You have to manifest physically that balance. Tangibly, you have to bring that balance into your life in everything that you do, in your work, in your business, and in your relationships. And so if this is something that you're interested in, do reach out. We can have a quick video call, a strategy session, I call it, where you and I can dive deeper into my coaching program, and I can tell you how it can help you to heal both energies and balance them, but also to manifest that balance in your life. Thank you to everyone who has joined this live, and I will see you in the next live.